Whoa! Da, da, da. Game changers in wrestling. You've got Hulk Hogan, you've got Stone Cold Steve Austin, and now, according to the man himself, you've got Sami Zayn. What the heck? Welcome back, guys, to Fog Wrestling. Sami Zayn, the guy that single-handedly changed the wrestling business. It wasn't Hulk Hogan, it wasn't Stone Cold, it wasn't Nash and Hall going to WCW and getting the guaranteed contracts. None of that stuff. No. It wasn't ECW in the extreme hardcore style in the 90s. No. It was Sami Zayn. According to Sami Zayn himself, he had one match that changed the industry back in NXT. Yes, a stupid, throwaway, meaningless match that he had on the development brand, according to himself, changed the industry. This is what Sami Zayn had to say. Quote, "At the risk of sounding dramatic or arrogant, this one match changed the industry. This was the day NXT became a thing. Hard to explain the significance, context, landscape at that time, but suffice to say, it's one of my proudest matches with one of my all-time best opponents." End of quote. And he's talking about his match with Cesaro. Today was the 10-year anniversary of him versus Cesaro. 2 out of 3 falls in WWE NXT. First of all, my thoughts on the match. Didn't fucking watch it. But it couldn't have changed that much because no one's talking about it. It never propelled Sami Zayn to stardom. It never done anything for Cesaro. No,
Ring of Honor.
I couldn't even have told. I wouldn't even be able to tell you this match existed if I didn't log on to No DQ this morning. So yeah, how did it change the industry? I think Sami Zayn is full of shit on this one.
I think he's full of shit in this one. I thought he was going to say the match against Nakamura. Because that match, to me, not that it was great, right? But it's more memorable. That's the match that sticks out. Like you said, I've never heard of this match against Cesaro.
2 out of 3 falls against the Ring of Honor champion.
That good it needed not 1, but 2 falls.
Maybe he had too many swings and it's it's banged up all his brain cells and he can no longer think properly. But how can he honestly believe that this match I mean, he didn't say it changed NXT. He didn't say it changed his career. He said it changed the wrestling industry. What an egotistical comment that is to make.
Yeah.
There is not many people that can claim they've changed the industry. Very few, actually. I mean, I think you could count them on a set of hands.
The only thing you could argue with this match is maybe this was like the first match that made WWE realise that, NXT, that might be the future. These vanilla midgets with no charisma or no character, that could be the future, so we'll push this black and gold shit. So maybe he changed the industry for the worst.
So you're saying if he has changed it, it's for the worst?
That's yeah. Because, after this is when you got all the rest of them going to NXT, the likes of the Revival and the Johnny Gargano, Big Cheese, Wee Cheese.
I know this is an unpopular opinion, but for me, Sami Zayn fucking sucks. If you're good, you will show signs of being good. Fact is, this guy never got over. This guy never did anything relevant until he got to the WWE. Even when he was in the WWE, he sucked for fucking years. He came out, he had these crap feuds with Kevin Owens where they'd hold each other and throw fake punches. And the only time Sami Zayn has been good is when he had the conspiracy gimmick and when he was working with the Bloodline. And how much is that down to him, or how much is that down to creative giving him something to do? I don't like Sami Zayn. I've never liked Sami Zayn. And if you look at him now, since he left the Bloodline, since he had that match with Roman Reigns and him and Owens transitioned into the tag team division, the run's been fucking terrible. And we can blame WWE creative, or we could just blame Sami Zayn and go, you know what, the guy's not that interesting. He's not that good. And you take away Sami Zayn for the Bloodline, you take away the conspiracy stuff he was doing with Johnny Knoxville. There's nothing interesting about Sami Zayn. He's just some fucking Canadian guy that looks like he sleeps out in the street. He looks like he would bum $1 off you. And that's it. This guy didn't change the industry. I'd be surprised if he even fucking changes his clothes in the morning. He looks like a tramp.
He does look like a tramp. And apart from the Bloodline stuff, I mean, he really argued the Bloodline stuff. I mean, is the Bloodline stuff really changed the industry? Even though that's not what he's arguing here. He's talking about a throwaway match against Cesaro.
I'm not arguing that changed the industry. I'm just saying that's the only time I enjoyed his work.
Yeah, but
Sami Zayn was one of my least favourite wrestlers. up until he'd started doing the conspiracy thing. And then I've already admitted that I think up until he left the Bloodline, I would say for like that 2-year period, he was one of the best things about WWE. I can admit that, even though I don't like the guy.
Wait, what did it do for Cesaro this match? Nothing?
Not a fucking lot.
Nothing for Cesaro? What was Cesaro doing down NXT anyway? In 2015?
2013.
Or 13?
What party 10-year anniversary would make it 2015?
Well, you know what? If the match was relevant, yeah. See if you name any match that was relevant, I can fucking name you the month, the pay-per-view, the date. 2000. Know what I mean? What about this shit? 10 years on NXT, garbage.
And if you want to talk about matches that changed the industry, for me, it's the matches that I think you think of is Mankind, Taker, Hell in a Cell. Then obviously you got the triple threat ladder match. You've got Austin Brett. It's a pretty big match. The match at where Hogan turns heel in WCW. Matches like that are matches that I think the Screwjob, the Montreal Screwjob, of course. Can't believe I'm only mentioning that now. These are matches that change the industry.
Yeah.
Has there been any match that changed the industry? When was the last time a match changed the industry? In WWE?
I mean, honestly, you look at it, it's not as simple as just putting two stars together. It's really not. It's something that actually, has drastic effects.
No, I'm not saying there's been lots of great matches. When was the last match that actually changed the industry or had a long-lasting impact on the industry? There can be great matches that a couple of months down the line, they're not really talked about anymore.
Yeah.
But what was the last match that changed the industry?
I'm thinking, and honestly...
There's no Sami Zayn match, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
It will never be a Sami Zayn match, because there's nothing Sami Zayn can do that can change the industry. It's just, he's not possible. He's fucking irrelevant.
I'm thinking, and I can't think of a match. Honestly, even like Punk Cena. It was more like the
great match, great moment. It's
more
very memorable, but I don't think it changed
it's more
the industry.
The pipe bomb.
Chris Benoit changed the industry.
Yeah, not for the better there, but
you know what? For me, no. I'm just no seeing it.
Like Jeff Hardy Sting probably changed the industry more than half these fucking matches.
Hey Jeff, you ready to compete tonight, buddy? Eric, easy, Eric.
Another me is what there will never be. Anyway, guys, Sami Zayn talking shite. That's the whole point of this video. Very egotistical, very arrogant as well. I can't believe that he genuinely thinks that he changed the industry. If he turned around and says that this match changed his career, or this match put NXT on the map as a serious show, fair enough, but when he says this match changed the wrestling industry, I just can't accept that.
Calling horse shit, Sammy.
Because there's very few things that have changed it, and I don't think he's one of them.
He's not. Absolutely, he's not, man. He's a bum. Look at him. Fucking fake punches with Kevin Owens. How many times are Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn going to betray and join up and punch?
Anyway, we're going to punch this video out.
Punch our ticket. Till next time.
Peace.